Hello, welcome to Stephen's Opinionated, and this is video number 2. I'm Stephen, I'm opinionated, I don't care, sometimes it gets me into trouble, sometimes I might say too much, sometimes I might say anything that's on my mind, whether it's on this video, whether it's in public, and sometimes I can get myself in trouble for it, but hey, free country, free world, my own opinions, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. If you don't like, if you don't agree, comment below, whatever, I couldn't really care, but this is my opinions, and I'd be appreciated if you watch the video, if you like, if you subscribe, and yeah, give me your comments. So this one today is about dreams and goals, like aspirations, all that kind of thing. Basically, should a person, well, I think everyone should have dreams and goals in their life, because I'm not saying you only live once. I'm not using that YOLO term that everyone seems to use. That's not my style. But people say that you only live once. I don't know about that, but whether you live once or not, that doesn't matter. I think you should make the most of your life, and not everyone can have the best of lives, whether it be bad childhood to losing their job to complicated relationships. Now, not everyone can have the best of lives, but you can certainly make the most of what you have and try your best to succeed and go get what you desire in life. And it's not even about achieving what you want. It's as long as you make an effort, as long as you try, to go and get what you want, stand up for what you believe in, all that kind of stuff. Completely for it. I'm completely for it. Basically, in my own life right now, I'm in the situation where I live in a small town in Scotland, central Scotland, sort of between Glasgow and Edinburgh, but 45 minutes drive from Glasgow and Edinburgh. It's called Falkirk. It's a really small town. There's not much to do here. Same people every day. It's only got a population of around 60,000, and on the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot. I really don't like living here. I'm a singer myself. Well, not a professional singer, but I like to sing. I'm unemployed at the moment, but my dreams are to get a job, and if it's theatre or singing or whatever. I also write my own rap songs. I'm musical. I want to go down that line. And basically, I'm looking to move to Glasgow, which is a city to the west of Scotland, which is a 45-minute drive roughly from Falkirk, where I stay right now. And there's people in my life saying, people like my granddad, my dad, just a lot of people in my life right now saying things like, well, they're sort of putting me down, like, oh, you can't move there, why do you want to move there, you can't do that. And then I'm thinking to myself, why should I listen? Whether it's my family or not, why should I listen to these people? I mean, I've got to, like my mum told me, I've got to live my own life, and I've got to do what I want to do. I can't let anyone get in the way of my dreams or where I want to go or what I want to do in life, because if I let that get in the way, I'll just regret it later on in life, as I'm sure a lot of people have done in their lives. So basically, this video is just telling you, ignore everything. Don't let your dreams and goals get in the way of your family relationships. Like, don't follow your family, but the best way to do it is if you can maintain your relationship with your family and go out and achieve what you want to achieve and follow your dreams, then that's the best way to do it. And if you've not got a family, then I feel sorry for you, but at least it gives you space to go and make your own path, do your own life, and do what you want to do. But yeah, I've got a high possibility of moving to Glasgow within the next month or so. And I've also got a friend that's willing to clear all my debts and stuff like that. And even if that doesn't work out, I'll still find a way to move to Glasgow, because I am adamant. I'm not staying here in Falkirk. I'm not getting a normal job in Falkirk. I'm not going to the job centre and getting a normal job in Falkirk all my life. I want to get out of here. I want to go to a course at Stowe College in Glasgow, which they don't have in Falkirk. The course I want to do is a performance singing and acting one. It starts off at a low level and builds itself up. And that's what I want to do, because hopefully it'll get me on the path of, singing and acting and dancing, and progress me into that path so that I can go into higher, advanced levels of that. Maybe working in theatre or becoming some kind of musician or something like that. So what's the best way to start then? Moving to Glasgow, a big city, and going to college. That's the only way I can start right now. I can't jump straight into university, and I don't want to stay in Falkirk and work in Tesco's all my life. So that's what I want to do. So what I'm saying to you is, whatever you want to do in life, whether it be working in Greg's to wanting to go to the moon, just, it doesn't matter how crazy the dream is or how boring what you want to do is. Just, if that's what you want to do and that's your thing, don't let anybody, don't let anybody in the world, not even me, don't let anybody in the world tell you that you can't do it, or you're not good enough, or there's no way you can do that. The kind of person that comes up right up to your face and goes, you know, come on, Michael, be realistic, son. I'm your father. Like, get a job and working with the diggers and that like me, and just get some money, get a wee family going, and just do that. Just get yourself a job, son. See all this wanting to move to London and all that kind of carry on. It's not going to happen for you, son. Just give up now. Just do what me and your mum are doing and sort your life out and get on the straight path. No, man. Anyone that says that to you, and that was an example, might have been funny, but it was an example. Anyone that says that to you, put it in one ear, put it out the other. It means nothing. The people that say that to you are normally the ones that have either messed up in their life or not quite got to the place in their life where they wanted to go. So they are generally quite a negative person with, the half glass empty, the half empty glass sort of thing. Very, very negative. What's the word I'm looking for? Pessimistic. They're sort of putting you off ideas, getting it into your brain that you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's just not the case. It's just not the case at all. If you have the belief, the motivation, just the will to go out and do what you want to achieve, and if you have the drive to go for it, these are all kind of like similar things. But at the end of the day, it's up to you what you do with your own life. No one can stop you making the decisions you want to do. And like I said, whether it's you want to just have a normal job and a wife and kids and the normal life, no one's going to stop you. Go for it. No one's going to tell you you can't get that girl, or you're not good enough to look after kids, or you can't have kids at 20-year-old or whatever. Don't listen to that. If you believe you're ready and that's what you want to do, go and do it. And just like I'm doing with wanting to go to Glasgow and go to college and sorting my life out. I mean, I haven't had the best of lives myself. I only met my dad 2 years ago. I lived with my mum all my life, and my gran helped out. And don't get me wrong, I did get to go on a few nice holidays to Spain and the rest of it, but it would have been a lot better if my dad was there. Pretty messed up kind of childhood, it was quite hyper. Could have been better. It could have been a lot better. And I also moved out of my mum's because I fell out with her boyfriend. This was dating back. Well, he came into my mum's life about 2004 and he left about 2009. And basically we had arguments almost every day. He was controlling me, being a bit of a bully, not physically but mentally. So I left. I went to live in a homeless accommodation. I was there for a couple of years, then eventually I got my own house in Falkirk, which was okay at the time, but now I'm wanting to move on. But you can see how I got myself out of that situation, living with my mum's boyfriend that I didn't like. I got myself out of that. I didn't need to be there. I'm about 17, 16 years old by this point. I don't need to be there, so I get myself out. And now I'm on the path of, well, I have got debts and stuff, but I'm clearing them. Now I'm on the path of moving to Glasgow. So think about it. If I waited at my mum's any longer, I would just be one of those guys that stays with his mum, has a normal wee job in Falkirk and pays digs. That wasn't good enough for me. And whether I had to go to the homeless accommodation first or not, I'm in a better position now than I was then. So last time I'm going to say it, whatever you want in life, go for it. Whether it's working in Greg's or moving city, getting new friends and getting a job in a hotel, whatever it is, go for it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please comment and like the video or dislike the video if you think I'm talking absolute shit. But my opinions, you have your opinions. Comment below. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace.